Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We move on to some principles in managing our stress, right? While I'm stressful when I recall myself during the path of my life. When I was a child, I worry whether I can survive, at least healthily. Well, when I become a teenager, I have to worry of whether I can manage to do well in schools. And after graduating from schools, I worry whether my career can be a good one or anything that can ruin my career. Further moving on, after having some achievement in career, you're trying to build a family or love affairs, whatever. However, you can't do it. You can't do it through worrying. You go ahead and then do dating, whatever, with a girlfriend, honey, whatever. And then after that, you form family. And you move on to next worry. Whether I can give birth to children. Next worry. Yes, I can give birth to children. And then the worry cycle starts again. But not on yourself, but on your children. Wow, I worry whether my children will survive healthily. Well, when the children has become a teenager, I worry whether the children can do well in schools. And then afterward, after graduation, whether the children can make a good profession and a good career life. And then blah, 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 so on. Whether the children can build a good family, have a very good, sweet relationship. And then afterward, whether the children can have some children, which is your grandchild. Throughout your life, it's not long, isn't it? It's not long, is it? You can have your life for about 80 years, 90 years. But in all this year, they are occupied by your worry. How do you know? I know it because I can't sleep well at night. Well, I think it's a stomach insomnia in my stomach. And then, I have a high blood pressure. And then I don't feel happy all the time. I feel tired. I feel anything without motivation, whatever. All these are caused by what? Caused by stress. Worry. So how to manage it? Which is the top priority that you manage your stress and you stop worrying and start happy, and then you can improve your faith and fortune in the first step. It is the first step to improve your faith and fortune. As mentioned in last chapters, we say if you are engaged in worrying, in your stress, you'll never be able to take the advice to the action. Inaction will bring in no result, no enhancement, and nothing improve in your life. So in the faith and fortune, there's punished. You look at your faith and fortune, you don't do anything to enhance it, so there's no point to understand faith and fortune, And then as also this time we introduce you 3 principles how to manage your stress. It's a principle. 3 principles. First principle is in your life, no matter whether it's long or short, you maintain it in your today's sense. You don't worry, you don't get regretted in yesterday. You won't worry the day coming. You only consider how you can enjoy and make full use of your life in today's time. First principle. Second principle is if you come across something that you are not happy and you think it is bad to your life, start to think of how bad it can be. What's the bottom line? Which is the bottom line? How is the bottom line behave? And on that bottom line, you do something to improve it so that you can make it for higher, one step, second step, and then further improve. Thirdly, is you make sure that you know stress cannot enhance your health, it will harm your health. Look back at your own experience You can't sleep well at night. What's the reason? You're tired? Not really. You're happy? Maybe. But in most of the cases, you can't sleep well because you're worried. Some stomach illness, some blood pressure illness, even cancer, whatever, are caused by your sentimental defects caused by worry. So these three principles, living today. Second is to start thinking on the baseline. Thirdly, you appreciate worry will harm your health. These three principles is a good starting point in your stress management. Method, next time I'll tell you. Thank you very much.